Welcome to Math 146 Online. I'm Angie Redmond, and I want to take a few minutes to show you around our online classroom. When you first enter the classroom, you get to our home page, which is actually a menu, and you can go ahead and click on these different links to get to different places in our classroom. I'm going to start by clicking on the modules list, which is where our course content is. In the modules list, you'll notice that there are two Getting Started modules. I strongly recommend that you read through all of the information, particularly the syllabus. The syllabus gives you an idea of what the required components are for the course, and there are several, including 2 in-person exams. You can get more information there. The second Getting Started video describes Connect Math, which is the required ebook and online homework system. Instructions are there for both purchasing and using Connect Math. If I continue to scroll down through the modules, I get to the weekly content modules, starting with week 1. Our weeks typically start on a Tuesday and end the following Monday with an online quiz in Connect Math. But because the quarter starts on a Thursday this time, the first week is going to be really like a week and a half. Thursday, and then you get till the 13th, which is a Monday, for your quiz. I'm going to click on the overview. You'll notice that each of the modules has a weekly overview. The overview describes what we're covering, so we've got the learning objectives here. It also has, there's a little announcement here for the week about calculators, so it's really good to look at these modules. And then it also goes through your tasks for the week. If I scroll down to the bottom, we get our navigation buttons. So with Canvas, you can navigate through the modules by using these navigation buttons at the bottom. I can either go back to the Connect Math Getting Started module, or I can go to the next page, which is the biography discussion board. And I'm going to go to that next page. So I'm in the biography discussion board, and this is your first assignment. And you notice that it's got 2 due dates. One is for your posting, and one is to reply to a classmate's post. If I take a look here, you'll notice that I have already posted mine. To post your own, you want to click in the reply box that is located directly below the instructions. That's where you click your original posting. So if I click here, you'll notice that you get all of the editing tools, and you can go ahead and just start typing and then say some things about yourself. You can say that you're so excited for this class to begin. Whatever you want to say. So go ahead and describe yourself, and you've got mine there as an example. Once you hit post reply, this will start its own discussion thread inside our discussion board. I want to cancel though, of course. That would be the post, which is due on January 7th. If you wanted to do the reply to a classmate's, you go down and you find a classmate's posting, and I'm the only one here right now, so I find mine. And then you'll notice that there's a reply box right underneath my post. And if I click in this reply box, I can go ahead and reply to this person. However you want to reply. So then that would be the reply, and then I hit post reply, and then it would show up right underneath this one. So those are the 2 due dates. So make sure that you're watching for those 2 due dates. Many of our discussion boards require both a posting by you and then a reply to a classmate. So make sure that you're reading the instructions carefully. And then you'll notice that we can continue to move through the module by using the navigation buttons again at the bottom. The best way to get back to the module list, though, is to go ahead and go over here to the left side where these tabs are and go ahead and click on the modules tab. And then I'm right back to the modules list. I want to show you a couple of other things here in Canvas in our classroom. I'm going to click on the calendar. The calendar has several of the due dates. It goes right to December, so let me go ahead and forward here to January. And you'll notice that it's got things like the first day of class. It has some of those due dates up there, due dates for Connect Math. So this is another great way to get an overview of what is coming up. I've got essentially the first month done. I will continue to update material as the quarter gets closer and as we move through the quarter. Under grades, you can access your grades. You can access my feedback, but I do not use Canvas for my primary gradebook. I use Connect Math for that, and I'm going to cover that in another video. But you can still look at your individual scores here.